Die Brei! Die Brei! Hello, freak. Hello, everyone. Why do we do daylight savings nonsense? Who does it actually help? I hope everyone has a good Sunday so far. Which, clearly it's noon, not almost 1 p.m. Screw you time. Let's see how Act 2 of Between Horizons starts, because I'm pretty sure we ended like right at the end of the first act. I certainly don't remember like any open cases or any people, so that's gonna be fun. We haven't played this so long. They have added an entire new play option. You can now switch between 2.5D and 2D. And I kind of want to see how that looks. Let's find out. I'm guessing it's here? Yes. Whoa. Yeah, that is very noticeable. I wish it was a bit faster. Yeah, no, I think I'm keeping the 2.5D. Okay. Wherever you are, we can give you stuff. Right. Right, we were in the middle of this. Oh dear, who did put the paper in the recycler? I don't remember. Maybe we try and submit this first, because that seems like a good... Who are we blaming here? That's our own father, isn't it? Right in the middle of some calibration, what? I don't even see him here. Might be blind. There he is. Yes, that is indeed our own father. Are you sure about this? Unfortunately, no. But I think there's a reason it was like already in there, hopefully. Don't betray me past me. Ooh, whether I got it right. Or whether I should report it. I'm sure about both. Well, at least one of us is. Did you know? I had no idea, Chief, and frankly, don't know if I can believe your findings here. Read my report. Of course, it's been way too long to prove it definitely. But you have to agree that everything points to my dad. I do. What do we do now? I have to tell Orland. Will he be exonerated? I don't know if he can be, after like 500 years. Oh, I see, I see.
Out of all the unbelievable and traumatizing events of those days, The revelation that my dad had destroyed the life of an innocent man was one of the things that hit me the hardest. My brain immediately scrambled to make excuses for him. He must have been trying to protect his friend Xena and her child from an abusive spouse. Even still, my father's blatant violation of the Codex just didn't fit the idealized image I had of him at the time. My whole life, I had aspired to be just as upstanding as him. Learning that he hadn't always lived up to that ideal himself was a tough pill to swallow.
Okay. So now we go and talk to Orland, right? Who is someplace? Orland was... Oh, Orland was... Yeah, he was moved from the farm to navigation. Which is here. Yes. At least I remember the sprint. Wait, that ain't right. Pretty sure navigation was like past this. Yeah, there we go. So, are you Orlan? What was my scan button again? Ah. Huh. Pack of painkillers. Well, that was helpful. Yeah, that's Orlan. Perfect. I looked into your case again. We have reason to believe that you were not the one who placed the makeshift explosive at Xena's bunk. Another party may have had access to the fertilizer that was used as evidence against you. Who? Chief William. Can you prove this? No, not like 15 years late. Not exactly. But I have multiple testimonies that point towards it. So, will I be exonerated? That's up to the ethics committee. We will have you retried in light of the new evidence. Our deal was that I look into it, which I did. I appreciate it, Chief. Can't be easy for you to find this out about your old man. I'm sure he had his reasons. Whatever the case may be, I always suspected him. I didn't want to tell you, so you'd reach your own conclusions. Now to your end of the deal. No time to waste. Fair's fair. Here's what I can tell you about the power outage. I was right next door on the bridge when it went down, holding down the fort while everybody was out celebrating Arrival Day. Can anyone corroborate that you were here? I was on duty there. And there are people who know I was. But I was alone. So nobody can testify to seeing you on the bridge when the navigation was being hacked. Correct. Nobody can testify that you didn't slip into the nav room right next door, hypothetically. Right. You have to take my word for it, Chief. When the ring stopped, I was knocked around a little, but I got back up on my feet just a few seconds later. It was completely dark for a moment, and I didn't know where I was exactly as I was stumbling forward. When the emergency lights came on, I found myself in the hallway with a clear view of the navigation room door. All the door lights came back on around the same time, and I believed that the doors hadn't worked up until that point. Meaning, whoever hacked the navigation and caused the outage was still in the navigation room. That is, until I saw the doors open. A person stumbled out into the hallway and booked it towards the command area. You mean to tell me you saw the hacker? I'm sure of it. Problem is, I couldn't make out much because only the emergency lights were on. I didn't see what color uniform they were wearing, but the silhouette was certainly that of a man. That's excellent information, thank you. Weren't you suspicious of this man running away? Did you go after him? Of course, I knew that nobody was officially working in the navigation room at the time, but I didn't think much of it at first. I was rattled by the ring failure, and didn't think it had anything to do with whatever went down in the navigation room. Besides, one person running didn't exactly stand out much in the chaos of the aftermath. That makes sense. What did you do next? Did you enter the navigation room? No, I went to the residential area to help out everybody. I didn't come back here until a good hour later. I see. Did you tell anyone else about any of this? Nope. Please keep it that way. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you, Chief. Okay. Yeah, the painkillers. I mean, Teacher Simon seems like the most obvious. Was Simon a possibility for the papers? This is just general stuff, right? It's always the teacher. Right, so presumably his mother may have access to his meds as well? Or his doctors? Maybe? We know it's a man, so I wish I could like sort or filter this more. Are the doctors wearing green? Some of them, but it's not like easy to identify. Damn it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is all... Yeah. Crowd gathering at the residential area. Okay. Residential area was here-ish? Somewhere? Hang on. Farm. residential area was nearby to the museum and stuff though, right? Wasn't it like here? Yeah. Louis Bunk, so... Let's see what we find. You're nobody? But you're dressed so funnily. Oh well. Yeah, no, this is out of the residential area, right? Don't really see any big groups gathering. Guess it might be downstairs. I mean, this is a big group, I guess, but there's nobody talkable to. That seems like a bit of a pointless comb. Guess we make our way to the clinic? Psychiatric department? No. Where was the clinic? Wasn't that somewhere here? Right, yeah. Oh, that's like literally next door. Okay, so we just head on through here. See if we can talk to anyone about yes, the painkillers. I know you're having a busy day, but I need to ask a question. What is it, Chief? This box of painkillers says it was prescribed to Teacher Simon. However, I found them in the navigation room, which he isn't cleared to access. Do you have an idea how they ended up there? Is that really important right now? Tell him to bring the painkillers here if he doesn't need them. We're quickly running out right now. It is important. They might be evidence of a crime. We have a lot going on here. I really don't remember if I prescribed painkillers to Teacher Simon. If someone did, it must have been you or your mother, right? Correct. Are there any records? Yeah, I feel like on a ship like this, there would be like a computer log. In the consultation room, okay. That was one of these. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the wrong room. Good morning, Anna. Yeah, it's easy to forget with all the clocks automatically changing. Vehicle? What's that supposed to be? I guess so. I'm trying to work out what it could be. I found medical records that follow some sort of pattern. Oh, that's interesting. Sounds good. Right. So I'm guessing once we know which code does which, we can put one of those just in. Yeah. Ah. The hedgehog. System scrambles them. That doesn't seem very useful. Okay, so we know medication, patient, but not the prescribing doctors. But that can only be you or your mother, as we established, right? You couldn't tell me anything about the painkillers, yes? Yes. And nothing about those either. Do we just go up to security and try either doctor, I guess? Where am I going? Oh yeah, that actually works. Let's just head on up. Hello, Pico. Welcome in, Tiny Raiders. What was it? Monster Train, I think it was, right?
And we take this bad boy. So let's take this bad boy and place it there.
Bad boy Pico. Yes, yes. Wait, no, that. Wait, isn't this the captain's quarters? Am I going the totally wrong way? Yes. I need one down. Oh well. Well, from the monster train to the space... I almost said space station, but no, spaceship. Colony ship, even. We are a just slightly confused detective. Soupy often says bad boy, and I was just imitating him. Okay. Okay, so we can use it whenever. Yeah, well, we just found out our father is not as legitimate as he might have been. Let's go with thank you. Right. Oh dear. You're asking me to remember... Oh dear. We are doomed!
Bravenier wants to be insulted, so here we go. You are a rusty turd juggler.
Good morning, evening, Rev. Your time switch happens soon or already happened? I know the Americans already had theirs, and I think you're a week behind ours? So like next week or so? Yeah, okay. Anna with the second try. Very nice, very nice. So let's just try the first one, I guess. 2L3C13. 2. I'm sorry. That is very much not a letter code. What? How in the world? Your turd juggling is not rusty. Is that something you, Oh, that is a weird compliment. Is turd juggling something you do regularly? You're well trained. Oh, there we go. Okay. Will you let me freaking again? You taste like... Oh, no. What do you mean? Well, code found is nice, but like, what did that give us? The game is confusing. Right. I think we might have to focus on the paper case first, because... Oh, actually, or check out the... Excuse me? Where the fuck am I? There we are. Is there anything on the painkillers that gives us a hint? No. L3A. Ah. Is it... Hello, an iron. Is it marked by living quarters? Also no. Shit. Hello, Wired. Actually... those all do kind of look like the living quarter numbers. Missing a word? You look like you... Oh yeah. So it does. You look like your music you can dance to. Yeah, sure. That, yep, checks out. I do not have that open. Want to change that before I forget about it, so yeah. And you've just found out? Right. So, can we sort these numbers into something? I think I'm just gonna make a screenshot of that bit. Keep that on the other monitor. Yeah, that's definitely the same style, isn't it? Right. Right, there we go. R3C is in there. And Asher, I believe, was one of our... wasn't he? Oh, that's just the painkillers. Yeah, here. Asher claims he was home alone for all of his arrival day. Okay, Navigator Joseph. Was confirmed. And Engineer Eric was down in the computer room, I think, with someone else. And now we found a prescription of painkillers. And Asher has a entrance. Two? Wait, which direction am I going? To R am I going? R 3C, yep, 28. That doesn't exist. Yep. Yeah, pretty sure that is Asher then. Now how the hell does he look? There you are. Should talk to Asher. Should I really? Where the hell even is he? New message. Oh, right, our pet had escaped. Where was psychiatrics? Over yonder, right? Yes. Good night, Ref. Heavy Monday start in the week and all that good stuff. Okay, Chichi, tell you what. You go back to the bunk whenever you're ready. I promise I'll let you roam free once in a while, okay? That's how it works. Nyum. She looked more relaxed this time, okay. Progress, I guess. Can't talk to her anymore and have no business in here. Okay, let's figure out where the hell Asher would be. Was he still in navigation? Was he there? Let's try both. I can't from here. That's a little annoying. That's doubly annoying. Okay, back down we go. Of course, we remember R3C, which should be yes. Engineer Asher, I have suspicion that you were the one who brought the painkillers to the navigation room. So, Yaha told you. Actually, I didn't talk to Yaha about you. Oh, I thought... Should I talk to her? Seems like you somehow figured it out anyway. Yes, apparently we skipped a bit here, I think. Go ask her about the painkillers. I already did though. Excuse the fuck out of me? We've done this. Bloody hell. Now we just head down the stairs and run over. But it makes me feel smart. I honestly have no idea how else I would have been meant to solve this, by the way. Right, now... Are you Yaha? No. Yaha is you, right? Oop, wrong room. Yes. I've tried talking to her. I'm all ears, yep. Maybe. So we've done it right, but like... Yeah, that seems like a totally responsible and normal way to deal with things. Yep, Oh, I guess. Oh. Right, yeah. You know, you could talk to the person whose pills they supposedly were, I guess. And then probably go back here and get pretty much this exact talk. She's not just working around them. She's falsifying medical records. Like, that is seriously bad if anything ever happens to the people who, you know, supposedly got painkillers. What the fuck? Anywho, back to Asher. Well, the jig is up. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it proves you were in navigation at a point where, somebody fucked with the navigation. Yeah. I went back to the navigation room for pills. I hurried to be the first person there because I already suspected that my stash had been blown open. Nobody seemed to be in the room when I arrived. I grabbed all the medicine, or so I thought. Spotted a badge on the floor. Uh-huh. Okay, so our suspect is one of the people who dealt with that. Orland, Joseph, Noelia, and Eric. That's not great. Basically all our suspects already, minus Asher, isn't it? You realize we'll have to talk about your side hustle when all of this is over. I understand, Chief. Right. I still have no further clue on this, but Noelia, Joseph, Orland, and Eric. Yeah, which is basically all our suspects minus Asher. Joseph was backed up by Yaha and Ferret. Okay. Eric and Noelia confirm each other, which kinda only leaves Orland, doesn't it? Who claims to have run into the hacker. Right, let's just go up to security first. Didn't the game just tell me to talk to these people? Okay, you're useless. And you're useless. Perfect. Okay, I might have to solve this thing first. Oh, but I don't know how. Not to mention, I forgot most of the information about this, so that's gonna be good. You have faith? Well, that's something, I guess. And this is meant to be, you know, the summary already. But yeah, from what I see here, we basically have a big old time hole from 10:50-ish till 11:15. It's plenty of time. Oh, at 11:13 is when the paper was recycled. Tonio says Devron was already waiting. Oh, that... That would mean, though, that it's Ocean, doesn't it? Now look, at 11:13, the paper was recycled. Baptiste arrived at 10:45, had a quick coffee, went back to the Earth Museum, so closest to the door they all have to arrive through. Devon arrived sometime before 11, which fits. Let's say, what's his face, Baptiste had his coffee 10:45 to 10:50. Or 10:50 to 10:55, whatever. He then sees Devon and Ocean arrive sometime before 11. The two of them have coffee together. Let's call that 11-ish. And then went to the activities room. And Devon was at the other side of the door when Tonio arrived, whereas Ocean is not necessarily in the same room. Now, is it possible to go from the recycler to the door in 2 minutes? Probably. But I feel like just due to this being a game, I'm kinda leaning toward Ocean. YOLO! See, that is the point where in a proper democratic state you say, yeah, no, then you have to arrest me, because that kind of starts all kinds of legal timers for how long you can be held and how long until access to stuff, lawyers and whatnot. Sounds like you need to brush up on the word voluntarily. Yeah, it does. Just talking. Uh-huh. Did you know? Uh-huh. Good, her mentioning recruitment and him seemingly not knowing what the hell she means has made me feel good about this decision. So let's see what yeah, he just thought she stole some paper. Okay, that now only leaves the general thing. So back to the security. Well, either back to break or security, I guess. Actually, the break is like literally next door here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just check in. I can't. Okay. Ooh, anonymous messages. Surely that is a good sign. Well, I mean, we know somebody with a certain amount of skill is behind this, because they already broke the fucking navigation computer. I don't mean break it, I mean reprogram it in a way that is irreversible even by the actual ship's experts. Because yeah, you're right, breaking stuff is pretty easy. What do you mean outside the network? Isn't the network the entire ship? Means you're in trouble. Yeah, something like that.
At the time everybody received the ominous message, I wasn't yet aware of the broad support it would quickly garner in the general population. A crowd started forming in the residential area. Tensions would soon grow to the point that the captain decided to issue a partial lockdown of the ship. I don't think it helped the situation.
Okay. Our network is just down as well. That is perfect. I'm looking for Aaron, aren't I? Yes. Have you been able to find out anything about the secret server? We're even able to ping it. My gosh, that helps so much with the physical position. Oh, wait. Right, so one position is gonna answer in 11 milliseconds and the other in 11.6. And by that, you will work it out. Oh boy. "100 milliseconds from one end of the ring to the other. Do you realize how long the fucking distance has to be on a cable to produce a 100 millisecond ping? Bloody hell. Ah, yes. The T6 cable from Timu, which is 70 T3 cables like woven together.
Time to take a
That
sip.
would explain
Nobody
it.
likes a dried out potato.
Hook it up to network cables around the ship. Okay, so you can't do it everywhere. It's just how convenient. Blue and white strips, one per area. Okay. Ah. Yes. Sounds like you overcomplicated the fuck out of this, but sure. Okay, between 33 and 67. Assistant captain's bunk. And the train station in the bio area, or activities room and public cafe. Okay. I think the assistant captain's bunk is like up the elevator. Captain's office. Chief's bunk. Do we have any new areas unlocked? No, this is still hidden. Huh. Okay, that's the cafe, right? Let's just go there and ping from here. guessing is upstairs. Other side of this? No, that's definitely a different sector. I thought it said something about the cafe. Different one, I guess? Cafe at the public area. I thought that would be this. I don't see a cable though. Okay, public area ping. Oh. So it's very nearby here. So it's either in the Earth Museum or the activities room or something. Which makes sense. The stuff has been focused on... Bloody hell, the door is still broken! Are you serious? Weren't you assigned to repair this? Like at 11 AM today? Sheesh. Can't go in. Ah yeah, here it's medium, here it's close. Right, okay, do we have any overlaps yet? Train station in the public area, that was in both, yes? No, train station in the bio area. Bio area is like over here, yes? This whole thing. You lot got any cables lying around? Unfortunately, he's not answering my calls, Show. I'm very upset about this. Hello, hello. Let's just check out all the rooms, I guess. You lot got any cables? No? Okay. Nobody has any cables for me. A shame. Truly a shame. It's probably up on the farm level, isn't it? Or with the babies. To the tubes! Nope. plenty of cables around, just not the networking ones. Hmm. Ping was strong around here. So maybe it's somewhere on this level? Let's see if we find any cables. Pretty sure it said there were some on some bunk. Hello, Ava. Oh no, not the basil box. Thank you very much, Joe. How does the professional streamer lingo go at this point? I know you can spend them anywhere, something like that. Right. Stock for the super yard. Yes, excellent. Hello, Chichi. We should probably check how she's getting in and out here. Do we have any, like, treats? Don't think so. Hey, Gigi, can you help me with this? Unfortunately not. Who knew? Right, yeah, we just came from here. Hello, Dean. Fish to you as well. I'm just checking all the levels now. Well, hello there. So, medium, strong, medium. I mean, it seems likely that it's from somewhere around the Earth Museum, right? What do we actually need? Ah, I see. It's a specific room. Yeah, so we definitely need to check around the, yeah, the Earth Museum. Does that count? Where even am I? Down here, that was extremely unhelpful. Right, I'm gonna check if I can find more pingable cables down there and then go upwards. Just try and slow. Oh. Try to slowly find a spot, I guess. Actually, was a place on fire? Wasn't it like aired out or something? there doesn't seem to be anything around here. Yeah, sea flooded, that was it. This is the, the recycler, right? Surely there's no ping cable here, no. Okay, I'm not telling you anything more about this because, just a bit of water, yep. This is closed. I guess technically this is all command area, so medium ping. We want to be one to the right, correct? Okay, so Earth Museum is closed. We pinged that one. We checked here. Those are both closed, or rather screwed. And no further pinginage. Let's try inside the school. No. What confuses me is that the report we have says it's like a public area outside the cafe, and I don't see anything near here. This is a loading screen, so that makes me think, yeah, this is definitely the residential area now. I guess we try and get a ping from here as well. Aha. Yeah, it must be a room in the public area. Dying in the tank battle. Oh no. Try to avoid that. I hear it's not good for your health. Oh, actually... yeah, so... a ping between 0 and 33. Meaning the only options here are the two with 33, right? The train station in the public area and the network office in the inner hull. And again, the train station in the public area. Hmm. Yeah, it's really just all of these. Odium. I feel like there's one more cable we can find and ping somewhere, hopefully. Although, how many areas does this have? Yeah. We have the residential area, Inner Hull B, public area, which is in the same segment. Then Inner Hull A has the command area and the bio area. And then we're back to yes. So 4 pings for the 4 different sectors. So far, the only place that shows up with the correct ping, well, no. All these mediums help not whatsoever, do they? 33 and 67 means all 4 of these are possible. But the only thing that I remember seeing twice is the train in the public area. So let's go through them like that. Again, all 4 are possible. Ugh. I really need to remember all the locations. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, only the public area really rules anything out. I mean, 33 or 67 ping is not that bad. But yeah, it really kills me. Show and Dean, I think you missed that bit. They said from one end of the ring of this spaceship to the other, you can expect a ping of 100. Which, considering how far a location has to be for me to get a ping of 100, is pretty damn impressive. Or really shitty cable work. So this is the only thing that effectively rules out places. Because it has to be the train station in the public area or the network office in the inner hull. We have the train station at the public area here again. Do we have the network office? No. No, so it is the train station and the public thing. At least that's what I'm gonna claim. Except I can't, can I? Bloody hell. Okay. Still need to understand that a little better, do I? Where else could a pingable cable hang around? We were in here, weren't we? Yes, yes we were. Yeah, because the train stations are not actual rooms, are they? Not as far as the game is concerned. Huh. Is this the train station to the public area, or is it this? It's this. Which is conveniently next to the bar where absolutely everyone is hanging out. So could it be this? I guess, but Yeah, no, that was the residential area ping here. Anti-spin word, so to the left. So it's this train station here that has the 33, I guess. Yeah, but like a maintenance or server room probably gets you in trouble faster, because there's a select few people that will ever enter those places, and presumably they know how it should look. So if there's like a random machine stood up, you might ask questions. Okay. Right, it must be less than 33. Right. Okay, I think I understand now. From the Earth Museum, it is to the left, a maximum of the network office, and to the right, the train station. So, Earth Museum is here, which means we have an area from here-ish to, what did I say, the network room? Yes, one of these two. So, we check that, we check that, we check that. We check that and that. Don't know if we check that. Possibly. Could be, yeah. Gym was closed, activities room was closed, Earth Museum was closed. Server room and power node I think we visited. Break is probably closed. We can check the locker room, navigation. Yeah, let's do that. Brig is closed. This is about as far left as we need to go. Okay, so we head down one more time and check all the tech stuff, and then we work our way up. Yeah, it's at network office, which is this. Yeah. Actually, can I okay, you have no further tricks or anything. Fair enough. If it's the network office. Yeah, that would have been very funny. Moing. Nothing in power node A. Yeah, something like that. Hello, servers. Okay, the maintenance room is about as far to the right as we need to go. And that is closed. Excellent. What's on this level? Everything here is closed, right? Or checked? Right, these are technically a little outside the range anyway. Okay. Check that, that, and that. And security office seems unlikely. The locker room, navigation room, and conference room. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, that just connects. Okay. The security room would be incredibly funny. Like our office, but no, nothing to see here. I wonder if you can actually like physically find it or if we need to figure it out. Because if we need to figure it out, we might be in trouble. Wing. Navigation, which really shouldn't have it. You know, considering this is where everything went down anyway. I like that nobody has cleaned up the painkillers. Conference room? Nope. So, between this train station and this network office, or that train station. We have visited here, 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 and here. We can't get into the brick, I don't think. We visited this, this. Oh, I forgot the locker room somehow. I'm an idiot. Now let's see who of our colleagues is hosting illegal pirating, torrenting services. I mean, insurrectionist messages. Was that always there? Oh yeah, we already even pinged that. My bad. Disarray, you say? Hmm. Yeah, you know nothing about this. Bloody hell. Well, you say at least. The break is still closed, right? Yeah. Because if it's not something we can, like, find, it means it's something we have to deduce, which, what do you mean, the other side? Like, technically it goes from here till, here. The other one, you say? So this is train station public area, and this is train station command area. What's in the room to the far right? This? That's the maintenance room. Pretty sure we were there. How do we get down there? Was a door here somewhere? Yes? Yeah. Ah, it's closed. Is what's in here. Indeed. Can I zoom out? No. So these are all places that presumably... Yes, these are all places that ping 33 from our strong signal from the Earth Museum. I wish I could order these in a way that makes more sense. And not like in the order that we happen to have gotten them. Because to the left of the public area is the command area. So that's anti-spin wise. Okay, so... It is in the maintenance room. Lovely. Yeah, I feel like if you could zoom this out and draw areas of rooms that are possible, I guess you would see it. But yeah. Okay, this maintenance? No. What did maintenance look like? Yeah, you need to deduce it. Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess what you really need is to take a look at the map. Remember, the 4 ping locations and then kind of draw what is in that correct area. And presumably if you kind of overlap all 4 of them, but I don't have the fucking visualization for that. I mean, we do. We have 4 ping evidence, and I'm pretty sure that's 1 per area. Like, the ring is segmented into 4 quarters. Which is... Yeah, as soon as I submit this, I should be able to break in. Funnily enough, that is what you said right at the start. It'd be the networking or maintenance room. We're flexing the door open. Lovely. Okay. Onward to the captain, who is on the opposite side of the bloody level, of course. I think she was in here somewhere. Yeah, this is where she was. Hang on, what did she say? At her office. Bloody hell. Where's the captain's office? That. Okay. Yeah. A little, But I guess the idea was not for you to just, you know, scan every room available. Oh yeah, yeah. Most of this is walking around, handing the right things to the right people. I somewhat like the deducing. I wish it was like, I know what they were going for with the whole elevators and stairs running up and down. But this would be a lot faster if you could just go to the room you need to go. It feels a bit time wasty. It's not bad enough that it like subtracts really, but well, mainly because there's the whole atmosphere of this is an actual ship. Yeah, exactly, from a roleplay aspect. From that area, for example, I really like how the command and then the bio areas are structured. Yeah, that doesn't help either. And not being able to like I'm slowly learning and pretty much every stream relearning the path from place A to B. But that's purely on a go left, left, down, up from place A to get to place K or something. Also, was Joseph one of our suspects? I feel like he is. Nothing weird going on here whatsoever, no. Ooh, and it's getting shiftier by the second. What is Otis now? What? You were all about sharing information just a minute ago. Yeah, fair. Alright, so have a lovely Sunday as well. No, I heard half of it, so give me the other half. Smart, Stella. Very smart. Yeah, no, not happening. Yes, I refuse to give in to your tyrannical methods. Good luck. Considering having a nap, nap is always good. For what it's worth, I think we'll be ending soonish rather than late-ish. Yes. You nap right here. Sounds like a plan, Anna. Have a good nap time. Yeah, no, I slept pretty shitty. Woke up at 5 AM, which, of course, My traitorous clocks told me it was 6 a.m. The liars. So we're keeping it short today. It's just so fucking pointless as well. Yes, Art might also nap in a bit. Ploing, ploing, ploing. Okay, I'm guessing the laboratories are open now. DS9 and suddenly it was 3 a.m. Oh dear. Oh, I see. You had aimed at 2 a.m. and yep. That'll do it. Oh dear. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. He hasn't made insurrectionist speeches or anything. I'm your captive audience. Yep, sure are. What is the point? Yeah, seriously. We've solved like 3 cases in 2 days. What big sociological changes were you expecting, bro? Fuck indeed. He's an emo.
For the first few seconds after Michio left, I panicked and I thought I might run out of air. Once I managed to calm myself down, I felt anger well up. Anger at Michio and at myself for falling into his trap. Whatever he was up to, I knew I needed to get out and stop him. The doors of the decontamination chamber were made of a thick glass and didn't have any handles. A control terminal on the side wall had been ripped out. I drew my gun and aimed it at the glass. Michio had to have considered that I was carrying it. For a second, I wondered if there was some gas in the room that would blow me to pieces once I pulled the trigger. I brushed the thought off and closed my eyes. The shot painfully rang in my ears. There was a small bullet hole in the door. I pulled the trigger a second time, a third time, but not a single crack started forming. I paused.
That's some strong
I had
glass.
6 more bullets, but it started to look futile. Then I spotted it, a glowing control panel across the room. What if I tried to disable? Would the doors open, or would I trap myself for good? I took aim and held my breath.
That went better than I thought. Yeah. Well, too late, I guess. God damn. Michio, what the fuck? Yeah, he dead, bro.
For a while after I woke up, I didn't move a muscle. I tried not to make myself aware of my body, to exist as little as possible. I stared at the ceiling, Michio's dead eyes staring back at me. The urgency of the situation around me had completely faded away. I finally noticed that Paul had entered my bunk and was trying to talk to me.
Hmm, 4 hours. Ooh, okay. Act 3 is straight up the ending. What kind of amateur revolt is this? Brilliant.
It has been 2 hours. Time for a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs,
It
grab some new water.
Sure has, little onion. But we will not be taking a break. We will take a quick look at the evidence, of which there is very little apparently. Quick look at the map.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
So if I press this, nothing happens. Okay. But I can go here. Got it. Time to traumatize Stella a little bit. Go back to the laboratories. Where hopefully the corpse has been removed, but we'll see. Apparently, yes, that's good. And there's nothing currently relevant here. How odd. What were they even doing here? Right. I don't like that the hacker is not connected to the... No, not this one. This one? No. Like, there's none of the previous info in this. So that's a little tricky. Okay, I think we just leave that here now. Gonna leave the game open so we have some nice ending musics. We do. Perfect. And now let's take a look at where we're going. We could head back to Pico, who's at it again for some reason. Which, yeah, kind of tempted to just do that because it's funny. He's even still lurking here. Yeah, that makes it even better. Okay. We are definitely going over there. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Show for the Prime. Napping Anna, thanks for the streak. I would say thanks Pico for raiding, but we're coming right back, so I don't know. I guess that cancels out. I hope everyone has a bloody daylight savings time Sunday. A good start. Hello, Aniran. Good start in the next week. Good rest of Sunday. All that stuff. Yes, I agree. Fuck DST. Bye-bye.